Okay, now you know the meeting is recorded, so we will focus with the practice paper number one. Number one is about subatomic particle. So what do we need to know about that? We need to know the location. Where can we find proton? Proton is found in the nucleus, while electron is found in the shell. Neutron is also in the nucleus. As you are aware, for this subatomic particle, proton is positive charge,
Itu siapa ini?
electron is negative, and for the neutron is neutral. And then after that, the other thing that you have to know also is the relative mass. Relative mass. The mass of proton is 1. The mass of electron is 1 over 1840. And then mass of neutron is also 1. So this is relative mass. And this is the charge. Okay, and then after that, we have element and compound here. When you define element, focus that this substance only contain one type of atom. Only one type of atom, while compound is substance that contain two or more elements combined together via chemical bonding. So it's two or more elements combined together via chemical bonding. If it is element, you have to emphasize it has one type of atom. So it is pure substance. Yeah, you can write pure substance that contain one type of atom. So that's the difference. And then for covalent bonding, as you know, the keyword here is electrostatic attraction. Electrostatic attraction between positively charged nuclei with the shared pair of electron. Shared pair of electron. So you have to emphasize that electrostatic attraction between positively charged nuclei with the shared pair of electron. And then another thing that you have to know, we have to show that in this bonding, two nonmetal will share the electron together. So outline how? By sharing the electron together. By sharing electron together. By sharing electron, yeah, you can say it can be double bond, single bond, or triple bond, depend on the number of electrons are shared. And then the next problem, number 4, the difference between diamond and sodium chloride. Diamond is giant covalent. So you have to memorize that. Giant covalent. This is L. Now, giant covalent, of course, it will have covalent bonding. Covalent bonding. And what happened with what's the name of the structure? For this, you have to memorize, yeah, because this one related to understanding of the structure. The name of the bonding, is covalent bonding, and the name of the structure is tetrahedral. And then for sodium chloride, the name of the bonding is giant ionic, or you can say ionic, giant ionic bonding. And the name of the structure, yeah, it is actually lattice structure. Lattice structure. Yeah. Nanti you can describe, right? Because the common term here is describe, so you have to provide more information. Tetrahedral means one carbon connect to four other carbon in very rigid structure. So the simplified drawing, you can just draw like this. The the ball, the one that look like a ball here is actually carbon. So each carbon connect to four different carbon, and it will make them very strong because this one is rigid structure. Not to mention that the bonding between atom is very strong. Yeah, the red one is carbon. So each carbon connect to four other carbon. While in lattice, the structure will be positive surrounded by negative, and it is alternating. Okay, it will look like this. This is the simplified diagram. Yeah, for the detail, you can see the one that we have in management. Okay, and then you can continue, make a like cube, yeah, cube. Okay, and then you will find that each positive is surrounded by six. Ya, jadi one positive ion, one positive ion is surrounded by six negative ion, and vice versa. Okay, that's it. For the detail, I just want you to open the presentation. You can see there. For this one, we just need to cover the question first. Yeah, for this time. The next thing is ionic bonding. Remember, ionic bonding happen when metal transferring electron to non-metal. And this actually the reason why they can conduct electricity. Because, for example, Na, yeah, you can see here Na is 11. When Na lose electron, they will become Na plus and also one electron here. Remember, if the electron are on the right side, meaning electron is lost. So you have positive ion here. And then chlorine, on the other hand, will capture that electron. So chlorine plus one electron become Cl negative. Now, as you can see here, we produce ion. Now, why they can conduct electricity? Because it has mobile ion. Mobile ion or free ion. This free ion is the reason why ionic bonding can conduct the electricity. That's for number 5. Next, for number 6. The question here is uh, a bit general here. Which element have atom with two occupied electron shell? Two occupied electron shell here is you can refer to neon. Why is it neon? Why? Because when you write the electronic configuration, it is 2.8, right? So you have two shell because 2.8 indicate two shell. While argon is 18, and then if you write the electronic configuration, it will be 2, 8, and 8. So you have three shell. So it's different, yeah. The one that we need to have is two shell. Two occupied here can be interpreted as two full occupied, meaning you will not consider oxygen because I say oxygen is 8 here, right? So the configuration will be 2, 6, even though they occupy two electron shell, but it is not full occupied because there are two space left for oxygen here. How do you know there are two space left? You have to write the orbital electronic configuration, 1s2, 2s2, and then you get 2p4 here. And then you can see from the box 1s2 contain 2 electron, we have 2 arrows, 2s2 the same. And then for 2p4, will look like this, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And look here, we have two empty, not empty, we have two extra space that can be occupied by electron. Okay, so that's for number 6, yeah. Remember also the number of cell is indicated by the electron configuration like 2,8 meaning 2 cell. And what is 8 here is the valence electron. Valence electron is electron that you have in the outer shell. This one is shell. By the way, if you have any question, feel free to ask, yeah. Feel free to ask. I will just continue with the material first. Don't forget this meeting is recorded, so you will have access to the recording later on if you want to catch up or if you want to repeat the explanation. Now let's continue with the atom, yeah. Will form ion with a charge to negative. How do we know? Remember about stable. If you look at the concept of stability, stability is indicated by having 8 electrons in the outer shell. So for example, chlorine can 17. Configurationnya will be 2, 8, and 7, right? How many electrons is needed for chlorine to become stable? It will only 1 electron, right? It will only need 1 electron. So the charge of chlorine will be negative. Why is it negative? Because they need to gain 1 electron to become stable. So if the question asks with a charge to negative, then we need to find group 16. We can choose oxygen or sulfur. Why? Because both atoms, they have only 6 electrons in the outer shell, and it will make them gain 2 extra electrons to become stable. When atoms gain electron, they will have negative charge. So it is O2 minus or S2 minus. So you can choose O or S. That's for number 7. Number 8, we are discussing about symbol. Now, what can we do from the symbol? This 15 actually is the proton number. Proton number. And this 31 is the mass number. What is this 3 minus is the charge. So what is the number of proton? The number of proton is 15. The number of neutron, it will be 31 minus 15. Why is it 31 minus 15? Because mass number is proton plus neutron. So if you want to find neutron, then just subtract. What is 31 minus 15? It is 16, yeah? And then for the number of electron, the original electron is 15 because from proton number, it actually tells you the number of electron also. Now, the problem here is we have to understand that this ion has gained 3 electrons. So the number of electrons now become 18. Instead 15, you have to write 18. Okay, that's for the notation. Yeah, remember the format will be the same, and in the test you will get periodic table. Jadi in the last page there will be periodic table, and you can use periodic table to solve the question. Okay, follow that. Number 9, this is about mass spectrum. Remember, atomic relative of element can be calculated from their isotope mass. Here we have isotope 24, 25, and 26. These three are the mass of the isotope. Mass of isotope. And what is 79, 10, and 11 here? These three are abundance. Abundance. Yeah. What is abundance? Abundance is the percentage occurrence. Seberapa banyak, how many that isotope in the